Okay, so 18 years ago, my brother passed away, but not in the most usual way. He took his own life, and this is the first time that I think I'm actually ready and able to talk about it with people other than just my parents, because there is a significance to this. The fact that he was my only brother. No sisters, no backup brother, if you will, no others, just him. And today, I only want to talk about the ways to help get through life without going completely crazy. Because I would say that's pretty much the most difficult part. Because life itself, it's not that bad. As you can tell, I'm really like nervous and I'm cringy right now, and I apologize for that. I just, I think for the first time ever, I want someone that I can relate to, and I think that getting the message out there and maybe telling a little bit of my story, maybe that'll give me a chance to someone else can reach me out there in the world, because the world's huge, because I can't possibly be the only person that this happened to as a child. And as I said, today, April 10th of 2002, it happened. And shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. It's like a therapy session, so excuse me if I just can't even handle talking about it. I'm really trying though. Okay, let's just talk about the good stuff. I've had support. I have. In the beginning, my parents were lost. As years went by, things got better. Things didn't stay terrible. I'm just going to give credit to him right here, right now, and that'd be my father. As a son, I think even daughters would too. What the hell am I talking about? But sons, they look up to their fathers. That's their rock. That's their stone. That's their go-to person. Um, I'm not saying that moms are left out. Don't think that. But it took a long time for him to actually come around, and when he did, which was actually just recently, maybe about 5 years ago, things got a lot better. He had a way of bottling up his emotions and not really dealing with them that well, and we haven't gotten into me yet, so. But no, back to the support thing. That has been probably one of the things that has helped me through the years. Because again, this happened when I was 12 years old when it happened. I was just a little kid with not much understanding of what actually happened and the long-term effects it would have on me. But I swear it's like I'm gonna stall and stall and stall. And by the way, I'm not that experienced with editing videos, so excuse me if it's like I'm just talking and not shutting up. Okay, sorry about that. Let's talk about the grieving process. I think I said that right. You need to deal with it however is best for you, not on how other people do it. Again, I'm speaking from a grown man's perspective. If I could talk to myself when I was a child, this is what I would tell someone who's in their teens or teenager, 20s. Deal with it in the best way that you know how. I did a lot of self destruction, which I think is something that most people would do. I just don't know how long they would do it for. But deal with it in the best way that you can. And if, I would really hope that you don't hurt yourself. It's almost like no one's ever really going to be able to, like, that's what happens when you have long hair. It's really something that you just have to almost figure out ways to deal with it yourself. No one's ever going to be able to like coax you through it, or like wave the magic wand. It doesn't work that way. I can tell you a couple healthy ways to deal with it. Shit, exercise, weightlifting, running, activities. Fuck, building something in a shop, being creative, artsy things. It literally is all about how you want to deal with it. Playing hours of video games, which guilty. Best ways you can handle stuff is handling it in your way that you see as being right. Doesn't matter if someone else doesn't see it right. They don't know their opinion. That's cool. Whatever. Go away. Fly away. Go. So, isolation. Ooh. It's a nasty one. Staying alone all the time. Keeping quiet. I did that for a long time. Don't feel too guilty if that's what you're doing. Anger. Oh. Whew. It's a nasty one. Still got that problem. Oh yeah. Probably not as bad. I used to bang my head against tables when I would be so bothered by it. So it's not as bad. A little less self-destruction. I just I have to be careful of those triggers. Those triggers, they happen. So they're not fun either. No. Family relationships. Wow. Especially with the ones that are closest to you. If it was a sibling, your parents obviously were affected by it. Yes. How they deal with it, it's their own business. Because in the long run, they can't make anything better for you. I mean, yeah, a little bit. But ultimately, especially if they have other siblings, then it just kind of, it's not the same. But again, as you age, be there for them. When they're crying, when they show you emotion and pain, which is a rarity based on the strength and just heart and will of your parents, be there for them though. Support them when they're down, especially on a day like today, which I've hugged my father already twice today. And I don't want to get into what's going on with my mother right now currently. I apologize for that. Let's kind of change the conversation a little bit and go to actually what brings some light into my life and stuff that I think many years ago, either I was still lost or I don't know. If you have something traumatic happen to you, especially when you're a child, and even when you're an adult, I can't speak on behalf of people that are older than me, but I can certainly speak on behalf of when you're young and then as you age, what you can possibly lose. Like lose sight of, realize again what actually brings a smile to your face, okay? I like immature jokes. I love nature. Like if I can just stand in silence out in the beautiful woods or like somewhere peaceful, and I'm just a big nature fan. The beach, the side of the ocean, up in a tree. I like to climb trees, whatever. Realizing those things that actually keep a smile on my face in my life, dude, that is what literally like brings me back to, try not to say the F word. It brings me back to life. It's not so bad. Yeah, true. My brother's not here. But there are still things that bring a smile to my face. I have to acknowledge those things. When I see dogs, I have my cat. I love Lucky. She's beautiful. She's my baby. Our neighbor has this like wolf dog, and her name is Layla, and she's gorgeous, and I call her my baby. She just makes me happy. It's like those little things, but they're not that little. They're stuff that actually like brings you love. brings you happiness. And all of a sudden you don't focus on that stuff that just like literally just kills you. It's crazy, is what it is. It's absolutely like, it's crazy. Guilty happiness. Ooh, I knew I was going to say it. Because they're not there. I got to enjoy all this stuff. My brother's a spirit next to me, probably right now. If you guys see a light anywhere around me, that's probably him looking, creeping me out or something. I don't know. Guilty happiness. Like, I have not felt that throughout the years. Especially, I would say, recently, maybe 5 years ago. You choose to do what you do in your life, right? So if you choose to go and do something that makes you genuinely happy, and then you don't have that sibling, which, by the way, I didn't even mention this, but there is worse shit that could happen. Like, I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with, but there are, and I can't put, and by the way, could never put myself in someone else's shoes. I can't do that. It's not possible for me to. I don't know the loss of a parent. I'm not in that person's shoes, and I could never put myself in their shoes, and I could never imagine what they go through. Okay? Same thing with like sexual abuse, or, you know, just there's other things that could happen to you. And again, I'm trying to relate to you. I'm trying to find people out there, because not many people want to talk about it. No one wants to talk about it. They just pretend this is like a box. It's like a little box, right? And then they take their hurt and their pain and them, you know, wanting to end their life or something like that, and they just put it in a box, and they don't even wrap it up, and they just lock it away. No one ever wants to talk about it, because I know I'm not alone. I know that I'm not alone. And by the way, no, we'll wait until the end of the video to mention that. Oh, fuck, I don't know. Guilty happiness is something that I'm just going to say real quick. Probably when you age, because I didn't know it in my early 20s. I just didn't know it. I didn't even know how to really experience it. I would feel bad, and it would make me cry. It would make me sad. I wouldn't know if it was right. I'd be enjoying my time. I'd be enjoying time with my friends, or I'd be enjoying time with my family, or I'd be enjoying time doing something. And then instantly I realized, like, wow, you know, he's not here. And then boom, the mood's gone, and I'm back to being sad, and I'm back to being upset or whatever, and it would just ruin my thoughts. And by the way, seeing how I can't believe I'm actually feeling comfortable like saying this kind of stuff, but my brother took his own life when he was 14, and I was 12. And we were 2 years apart. He took his own life on our property. Yeah, parents' property, not mine. But not going to really elaborate on that this time. Maybe there'll be another time I feel comfortable talking about this, and then I don't know if I want to dive into that. But that is what happened. I don't choose to say the word. I don't like the word. It starts with an S. I'm sure if you're an intelligent human being, you probably know. Or if you can relate to my story, then you definitely know. I don't feel comfortable saying it, so that's okay. I'm not really going to talk anymore, but I just want to make sure that for anyone that can relate to my story, however you can relate to my story, we, you and me, okay, I'm experiencing a traumatic incident that happened when I was a child. You could have possibly experienced a traumatic incident when you were a child. Life is not over. Things will get better. They really will get better. It just takes a long time. Can I say it happened in the first 10 years? No, I can't. I can't. I was still pissed off. I was still angry. Still am, but it's not as bad. Things do get better. Experiences will happen in life. And don't say no. It's almost like I feel like Jim Carrey in Yes Man, you know? Yes, 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 yes! Go enjoy those experiences. Whatever they may be in life. The opportunities, the experiences. That is sometimes what helps. I don't want to use the word bury. That's not the right word. But it helps put your bad feelings, emotions, moods, your unhappiness aside, because you're enjoying something. Something's making you freaking smile, and it feels good. It's okay to feel that way. And honestly, I'm going to end it on that note. Take care of yourself. Keep your head on straight. Think positive. Be optimistic. Look forward to great things, because I think all of us are meant for greatness. We're all meant for great things to happen in our life. Be a go-getter. Go get that stuff. It's there. That feeling, that good feeling, here and here. And by the way, just because I'm thinking about him right now, because I love the way he says goodbye in his streams. I watch streamers. XQC. Anyways, I love y'all. Peace out, YouTube.